Oh God, come to my assistance. Lord, make haste to help me. Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto, sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper, et in saecula saeculorum. Amen. Alleluia.
Today's reflection is a bit of a heavy one. I think that not many people have the courage to openly admit that they may have come to a point in their life when they wonder if it's worth it to go on. The point of it all, and just sheer exhaustion. Sheer exhaustion. I mean, we all experience it, but very rarely do we feel comfortable to admit it. And I think that's one of the tragedies of our existence with one another, that we are not open that way. We do not like to show such vulnerability, but really, that is strength. Vulnerability is spiritual strength, and transparency is spiritual power. So, my reflection today, as I got up early again, this time in actual pain because of my disease, but still, it regards the point that I came upon before I was diagnosed with cancer. The point that I came upon where I actually felt and brought before God, is it time for me to exit this existence? I see no point in it. I see no reason for my existence here. I'm accomplishing nothing for anyone. No one seems to benefit from anything that I have to say or do. So I felt that maybe it's time to exit. And I, in my blog at New American Spring blog at WordPress.com, my personal project in life, I shared a blog called My American Confession, which is also a sort of testimony of my cancer diagnosis and what it means to me in my larger life project, my larger sense of meaning in life. And so let me bring out an excerpt from that blog, that testimony, and elaborate on the point that I'm going to make. Quote, I began to wonder whether the fated time had come for me to exit this existence, whether I had done all I could do, or worse yet, whether I had never, ever really understood reality itself, whether reality is in fact ultimately evil. I began to dismay of life. But then, as if God decided to answer me in the tremulous way He does, I was diagnosed with cancer. It was as if He said to me, okay, if you want to exit this world, just accept the progression of the disease. Reality may not be evil, and this is my conclusion about the meaning of that. I use the word tremulous because it's a shocking response to my dismay. Okay, get cancer. It sounds evil. It's a shocking response to my quest for meaning in life. It's like a slap in the face. It's like, is the devil in charge? Sometimes we feel that way. My response was, I tried to reinterpret in the goodness of God, and I say, reality may not be evil, but God expects us to stand as adults and authentically on our own feet, on the ground of nothingness on which God Himself stands. For in order for us to partake in Him, we must co-create according to His goodness within the purview of our lives, albeit through His strength. There is no cop-out.
Praise and exalt Him above all forever. Mountains and hills bless the Lord.
The shocking response to my question, should I just exit this life now? Is it my time? Not suicide or anything like that, but I mean, is it my natural time? Will you just allow me to go now? Just take me out of this existence. That shocking response. Okay, get cancer. It was so shocking that I had to reinterpret it and say, well, God stands on the ground of nothingness. There is God and there is nothing. He stands on the very ground of nothingness. So it seems like maybe He's expecting us to have a little piece of that, to also stand on the ground of nothingness, make meaning out of nothing. That was my interpretation. That was my way of making sense of it. That therefore it's not cruel. But today, my reflection led me in a different way. I began to question that interpretation. I began to confess and realize maybe I don't have the strength to stand on the ground of nothingness. Is it pretentious for me to think that I can stand on the ground of nothingness alongside of God, as co-equals and as co-creative with God? Because I am weak. I am a weak human being. In the midst of my suffering, I cannot cope. And then I realize the point of my reflection today. I realized that when a child has a parent, that child does not have to go out and work and make a living. That child rests on the providence of their parents. That child depends and relies and lays upon the support of their parents. So who am I to think that I can stand on the ground of nothingness alongside of God and co-create? Isn't it sufficient for me to simply lay on the strength of God? And isn't that okay? Do I have to have a sense of pride and strength that maybe I do not really have? And it brings me to remember when Jesus speaks about the fact that the child is the greatest in heaven, the one who rests fully on the strength of the parent. So then, respond to this cancer, this disease that brings my death right in my face. Maybe it's just to radically rest on God, radically trust, radically repose in every turn of the body that is suffering. It seems like I'm getting a sense of the micro management of the body. So many things are going wrong. So many things are breaking down. And I'm experiencing every bit of it. It's as if I'm experiencing creation backwards. Because the body was created in all of its dynamics, but I'm experiencing the breaking down of it. Yet, how could this be coming from a loving God? Many times our parents make us to maybe take medicines that we do not like so that we might grow healthy. Could it be that all my suffering is so that I can grow spiritually in some way? I'm not going to make some pretentious conclusion. I'm not going to answer that question. Because at this point I can only still rest on God. But, and I'm not going to give any advice to you or anyone. I'm not Roger the self-righteous. I'm just Roger the honest, the transparent. And we're all in this together.